EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Bioware Classic. It is just an ideal day for golf. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We're getting set for all the action this afternoon at Wetlands Golf and Country Club in Florida. And this challenge, Frank.
It is. We really should rename it Drylands because that's the way you want to play this golf course. If you're not dry, then you are going to be wet. That swampland is just all the way around this golf course. In between it, though, is fairway. So fairway, the goal all day today.
And as always, with the state of Florida, you have to factor in the changing winds. So on this back nine, we started with a par 3, then a par 4, and now we get to a par 5. The 12th is 576 yards.
Yeah, nice blend of holes there that you've just referenced. 11 bends to the left, consequently 12 will bend in the other direction. Good drive required. From there, just setting up perhaps 7 iron, 6 iron into a green that's sort of fairly uniform in shape and should present a birdie with a good second shot. Second shot. Surely not.
Just an incredible shot. That is a very makeable putt after a great approach. Well played. And getting ready for the putt. Let's take another look at the leaderboard. And Rory McIlroy, 3 shots behind.
Close enough really to mount a charge over the next few holes. Whether or not we see that, I think it'll be determined by these next couple of holes. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. Just pulverized that golf ball.
Long just meant longer.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good looking birdie.
It's at sneaky distance.
Has him. Now 7 under for the tournament. If you're just tuning in, it has been a good one. Let's get you caught up as we go down to hole number 14. An important stretch of holes coming up here late in the first round. What are some keys to finishing the first round strong?
Once again, putting that ball in play, because if you can add 1 or 2 more birdies to this scorecard, it's going to look great at the end of the day.
That's well played. Places it about 10 feet out for birdie. These putts keep the round together. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning wedges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Par here's fine, isn't it, Frank? Stepping up here on the 15th tee at the Wetlands, this is a 590-yard par 5. Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Split the fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. He's making the game look very simple right now. see it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. And his third here at the par 5. Putting up some impressive numbers out here now. 9 under for the tournament. Frank, you surprised to see that name on top of the leaderboard?
I am surprised to see the name, but not that style of golf leading. It was great performance, especially tee to green. You don't often see people start that quickly.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Bioware Classic.
I tell you, there's long and long, and that with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up. Early part of this second nine, and a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par. It's no snack, though.
Well, that's just a poor putt, Frank, and now let's hope he doesn't make a Michael Bublé.
He's hardly going to be singing after that one.
Locked in on the read and the speed.
With 9 holes to go, bogeys become so much more expensive.
Par 5 12 here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club is 576 yards. First par 5 on this backside. Good tee shot right in the short grass.
Well, with a good shot here, Rich, I tell you, this eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Now the third shot at the par 5. Wow, I thought he made that. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. As this putt for birdie. Frank, that birdie will help the cause. Now to the par 4 13th. Frank, what are the options here?
Well, another straight one required here, Rich. At 450, it's not overly long in today's standard, but still, that fairway widens up where the longer hitters will actually hit. And bunkers, once again, short of a green. So as long as you can fly that second shot to at least the front of the green, then they really do not come into play.
Beautiful rhythmic swing right there and right down Peachtree. Second shot, good look at the green. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one. That's a good par there, Rich.
Good par 3 here at the 14th. It's a little bit more than 200 yards, Frank.
And there's a bunker short. So you've got to fly that coming in there. And if you do miss time one, that's when that body of water to the right really comes into play. Typical Floridian golf, but high-flying, soft-landing tee shot, once again, is the goal.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Birdie try again here today. Good job right there. Now making a move and setting himself up for, who knows, a good weekend run, maybe at another title. The former college standout has been excellent today. Come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but that is well on the cards.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Frank, this is some sensational stuff here.
Eagle to tie. Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament. EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Bioware Classic. Getting set for all the action on what my idol Vin Scully would have said was a beautiful afternoon here in the Sunshine State. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Getting ready at Wetlands Golf and Country Club. An interesting layout, Frank. The players are ready to go. And what are you thinking about as you get set to tee off?
Well, you're thinking about you're going to play a long golf course, sort of mid-7,000 yard range. But this is a golf course that you actually do get to hit your driver more often than not. So it's a good driving golf course. Green's relatively flat as well, but be careful if you're a little weak of heart. Look left or right, you might see the odd gator or two.
What a drive. Just tattooed that. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round. Ooh, good effort right there. Almost made it.
Even par currently.
Did the job right there. Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The seventh is 592 yards.
And certainly reachable, especially with a tee shot that follows the shape of this fairway, which is slightly to the left. Good tee shot, you can get home. And those bunkers, if anything, are nicely placed on the... Oh, he is winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
Wow. John Daly, take a back seat, big fella. How about that drive?
Is it stopped yet?
It's still going.
They'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole.
Second shot.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Eighth hole here at the Wetlands, par 3, 203 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, actually, but you have to have a little look at your yardage book because that front bunker will make this hole look a little shorter to the eye than actually what it plays. Green gets a little narrow as it gets deeper, but flat and, well, I wouldn't say easy. 3 here, not too bad. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Oh, my goodness, that could have been really bad.
Can you imagine if that kicks towards the bunker?
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think, you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone.
And it is in.
Amazing. Amazing.
On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of the green. It's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop off behind this green, and it narrows out. the deeper the green gets. So tricky little par 3.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. Now the second shot to the par 5. This is a good-looking shot. That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Never a doubt, looking to make a statement today. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Birdie try up next. Par yesterday. Now for birdie. Looks like he just misread that. Just a couple of feet. Has his par. Moving on to the par 4 11th, just a little bit more than 440 yards.
Ah, nice.
Looks good. Right where they were aiming, in the fairway. Second shot, good look at the green. Oh, it looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, in golf, there's nothing quite like the final round of a hotly contested championship, and this one could be a doozy.
And there's nothing quite like that leaderboard I'm looking at right now. We are going to have some amazing golf. This one is going to have to be won.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Bioware Classic. Beautiful rhythmic swing right there and right down Peachtree. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance really for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot. How did that not go in?
Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. He'll take par and move on. It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Well, that one didn't work out. It didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. Continues to hold that sizable lead on the rest of the field. Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
He just blasted that one down the fairway, out there about 325 yards. Second from an excellent lie. Headed for the bunker, I think. Sometimes you get breaks, and he got one right there.
Yeah, I guess the bunker was a little smaller than I thought it was. It looked doomed for that.
And it makes the green in regulation. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Wow, I thought he made that. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important that this one goes in.
Trying to get out of here without too many bumps and bruises. This one is for bogey.
In this situation, Richard, bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot. Second shot.
And he's made it onto the green now. Did the job right there. Good contact, good result. He is really playing well today, Frank.
Extremely well, given these conditions. High winds, the ability to judge the ball around these conditions, and putted well too. Putting in the wind also not the easiest thing to do.
Good shot, 14 feet away.
It's that sneaky distance. Ooh, inexcusable.
Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Well, too bad he gives one back. What a great tournament finish. This one is in the books, and look who finished on top of the leaderboard.
Rich, this has to go down as a classic. Our champion was simply on fire. And I'm looking forward now to see how next week pans out.